It's me, Aceholyo, the latest, the greatest, your favorite Aceholyo. Not that I'm not excited to see how that works out. That looks like that might be it. Calcified planet. All right. So, we ended up with 1100 tritium. Yeah, there we go. That's a little more reasonable volume. Tritium hypercluster. Some gold nuggets. Yeah, alright, we'll hold on to it for the moment. We'll go there, and if it's nice and not too rough, maybe we'll, there's also copper here, so maybe we'll go there and establish our base for now. That'll allow me to advance the main quest a little bit further. There we go. Looks like I might have picked the dark side. It already has an interesting sort of pitted look, as though it were scoured by acid. It's always so hard to tell. It looks quite flat from this high up. We'll go see what it's like. Establish our base, and then maybe get back to our emergency signal chase. Gotta find those crashed ships. Oh my gosh. What are those? What are those? Oh my jeez. That's weird. Wow. Oh my gosh. What am I even looking at? I guess they're minerals. The game doesn't... I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. They're floating. Wow. Just so crazy. Oh yeah, a little brief word of warning, don't land on one of these. I guess it doesn't really matter, you can always summon your ship. But if you land up there and without any leave it with no fuel, it might be very hard to get back to your ship. So be sure to put it somewhere on a smooth hill or down in a valley where you're sure you can get back to it. Alright, I wonder if this is like that Hex planet, and where we might not find hardly any settlements. So as usual, if I'm going to make my first actual landing at the expense of some launch fuel, I might as well try to find some sort of infrastructure to explore nearby. Sodium pocket. Does seem to be something... Ooh! That is in common with all planets is the presence of sodium, oxygen, and iron. There's always some ferrite. I wonder what it looks like when the sun comes up. That's what I'm really excited for. We've got this very subdued sort of nighttime vibe, but it might be pretty. It might be quite pretty. It's a different kind of looking tree. Kind of bizarre. Right. Let's see. Maybe we'll increase our speed a little bit. I do sort of wish that the flight mechanics were a little more regular, you know, like Warframe or even the X games, even though that's like hardcore space sim. They're definitely made to be easy, but that makes it a little more difficult for someone like me who is quite accustomed to such things. It's good though, it's not that hard. Ah, cool. With enough continuous practice, I'll be pretty good at it. One day, a boost in computing performance, so that I can have much greater load distances. Alright, Increasingly getting that vibe that there is no place to find. Might be a little early to... I'm not going to give up, but we might toss out another emergency signal location and head there. Might be a little more productive as far as finding somewhere particularly worth landing. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. What? Huh. Okay, why am I in the... Okay, is that here? It is. It's even 10 minutes away at this light speed. Alright, we'll do the usual. We will meander that way for a time, and when I decide that it's time to get there... Oh, we found something. Alright, it's not totally abandoned. It's not exactly a settlement, but it'll do. Excited face. Giddy noises. That kind of thing. Gosh, what am I even looking at? I mean, clearly this strikes me as sort of a coral-like structural formation. Something that had grown. This says it is... Oh, it is a plant. Wow. Flammuromia. Self-sustaining. Well, that's interesting. What does that even mean? It says Night Stalker. Should I be afraid? These are apparently not the same species. Just a similar dust, carbon. Is this worth a boatload of carbon? Oh, whoa. Are those freaking thing over there to the right? Does that float? Can't scan that. Is that not real? I can scan this. It's got a light in it. What's that? Ruinite. Pure ferrite and oxygen. Well, don't mind if... Oh, I need something else. Is that not real? Huh. Don't look like it. Oh, my upgraded mining laser. I don't have the advanced mining beam yet, of course, but... Well, these are great. That's a good combination. Pure ferrite and oxygen. If I had the... Oh, it doesn't sound very friendly here. It's sort of rumbly. Hear what that means. Whoa. Such a weird aerial effect. Huh. Okay. Let's acquire some knowledge fragments. See what sort of a waking dream that this ruin might put in my head. Multi-tool. Sort of like a multi-pass. But clearly not. More word achievements? Yes. Linguist. 7 stars. My new helmet's already getting stickers all over it. So, let's see if I am worthy. Miniple's Restless Sleep. Cam given, zu Zekoden Viking. Kon cam given, zu Zekoden Viking. I feel a strange chill. A layer of frozen gas suddenly coats the monolith from top to bottom. It's so cold that I can see my breath inside my helmet. There is one small gap in the crystal ice, and I feel convinced that I could feed some of my mind elements through it. So they can come into contact with the monolith behind. Well, I'm really just gonna have to pick a... We'll go with the metallic element. There is silence. My elements are not returned. Is that it? Done? Not allowed? Aw, this one is not worthy, apparently. Wow, all the words I've gained, and I still couldn't understand that. Fine. The next one will treat me better, I'm sure. Interesting cracked looking ground. Whoa. I wonder if those are underground life forms my scanner is detecting. Maybe they're just over the horizon. Let's go find out. I've left this here in the middle of the video to ask you to like, subscribe, check out my Patreon, or maybe just buy me a coffee. Remember, your support is everything. I guess it makes sense. It's a calcified planet. Is that one different? It is. Oh, it's ossified star. Extractable reality glitch. What do you think, this is a video game? What? What? No. Whoa. A rare stabilized glitch. Retrieved from a malfunctioning planet, safe for rehousing in habitable bases. Okay. The research cost is 1,000 salvage data modules. Okay, so this isn't like worth 1,000 modules, is it? No. Huh. I've never encountered such a thing. Wow, that's quite interesting. I mean, I guess it's a decoration? Now I'm kind of wishing I had gone and checked out that frost root or something that I encountered before. Maybe that would have been the same thing. Weird. That one's an animal? It is. Mature, rational, stalks prey for days, liquidized organs. Liquidized? Haven't heard that word before. Scared of mirrors. Okay. Oh, whoa. It moved. I see. So most of these are residual. This is something different as well. An organic object. Your ferrite dihydrogen. You'll see too many dihydrogen sources out there. Maybe we should scan across the environment and look for more incomplete things. That's very, very bizarre. Wow. Ah, what a crazy place. Huh. Just pretend he's not an animal when I get nearby. What are these? I mean, they're not scannable. I kind of wish they were. Huh. Are they also a glitch, I wonder? Glitch? That's not really a term you use for reality, is it? Perhaps a little troubling. That's cool. Pretty crazy. Ah, yes. A little better. But that's only one module in. We'll need to come back with another several hundred or several thousand, ideally, nanites. We'll get there, eventually. It's just gonna take a while. But that's fine. I have all of the weeks in the world. At least all of the weeks in the year. Let's give this another shot. Maybe we'll find an actual crash site. I do like that it at least takes time to inform me about what sort of nature. Abandoned building. We'll go anyways. I might be able to do something really cheap. Yeah, let's do exactly what I'm thinking of. An hour away. And let's travel a little bit and then move on. So now that we know that the pink things aren't real, we can just fly right through them. Try to keep our altitude low so we have a distinct possibility of encountering other sites. Probably use my scanner a little more often. Onboard scanner is not amazing, that's for sure, but it'll help somewhat. We will miss some fewer sites, assuming that there are sites. This is like that, like the hexagon planet is sort of striking me like a place where there aren't very many locations. I guess that makes sense. A richer, or a planet that has, you know, an economy going on and more, more livable of an atmosphere or environment in general. So some sort of, you know, Terra world or some perfect kind of environment. We'll have to look for something exactly like that later. Our own Earth X. I'm not sure which number it would be. Building on top of one of those might be kind of cool. Interesting lava formation. I'm guessing. Having only some geological knowledge and experience myself. Oh, neat. Kind of a dish. Either it's porous or there's not very much rain here. Sliver of something in the air. Doesn't strike me as very intentional, so we'll leave it for someone else to find. Creepy trees. This is not entirely unlike the End. Yes, that's the vibe I'm getting now. The Minecraft End realm. Did that a little bit to try to get a better look. Certainly much. Oh, well, that one's floating entirely. Maybe one of these would be a really good place for a base. You'd find a bigger one, of course, but ooh, I don't want to get be too close to that. All right, let's do it. I have the terrain manipulator, right? Okay. Experience that wonky flight for a couple seconds. Oh. It's not a bad combination. Carbon and ferrite dust. Lot longer to overheat, and it achieves a much higher heat threshold. That's pretty nice. Okay. My daughter of Aceholyo Eoka. Log extraction complete. Let's read it. MV, not my daughter. So this is, I'm not sure what the Roman numeral M, but my guess is that's a Roman numeral number, and that this ship is called the Daughter of Aceholyo Eoka. Life goes on, day after day, delivering after. I hope to go home soon. The life of is not for one like me. Multiple sentinel energy signatures detected, requiring immediate dropping out of warp. There's the sentinels. What are they doing? Fighting each other? The sentinel ships are engaging each other. They're ignoring us for now. That's weird. Not heard of sentinel aggressions before. The sentinels appear to have departed. They're blank. Distress signal nearby. Broadcasting 16 on repeat. I'm gonna take a look. Well, that sounds like a bad idea, or apparently ended rather poorly. Huh. Okay. Neat seeing these things roll around. Okay, so somewhere there's one. We'll find out if I have all of these. There's a number of cargo pods. Most of them you'll have to use, most or maybe half, you'll have to use a terrain manipulator. I even found the right side of the cube. You want to be as far away from these as you can. As far away as it'll let you interact with these. Because when you open it, they spit out heat or radiation. And it looks like I need silica. Well, fortunately, I can get that right here. Get something and immediately get away from it. Nanites, so cool. My guess then is that I'm going to need silica for each of these and that they're each going to contain nanites. I might be wrong. Let's find out together. I can't see very many. It doesn't look like there is a whole lot of these. Looks like they're mostly aft. Nanites. Let's recharge my life support a little bit. Go for that one. See 2 or 3 more, it looks like. Neat how big these things are. Okay. Are they dangerous? They usually are. Oh, yep. See the intense radiation damage. Okay. Gold deposits. Might have to check that out a little later. I need more. What was that? Heard some sound. Okay, is there moss? Even if there is, I think that's a pretty solid little income for this stop. Is there any other types of income? Weird. Alright, well that was something. Alright, next. Find me... Oh, it didn't operate. Does that mean there's not one nearby? We didn't spend it for nothing. Oh, well, we didn't. That's right. We were in the pursuit of this abandoned building still. Still a ways away. Let's get up just into space and then pivot back down. Might as well check them both out. Oh, is there one back there behind me? Whoops. Looks like I've got several of these queued up. There's a ship. Is it a lonely ship, or does the ship have company? Can't tell. Either way, we'll go down and help the ship. If you like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, notify, comment, tip, or help in any way you can. Check me out on Odyssey, YouTube, Patreon, or buy me a coffee. Till next time.